Hello guys, NautoAisDx once again, and this is gonna be my vlog for the month of September. So in this month, I wanna give my thoughts on the recent status on the Amiibo. My thoughts on finally the Street Fighter 5 beta. I finally played it, the first phase. Nintendo's lineup, yes. I mean, somewhere in the last week of August, Nintendo basically mentioned it on a via news site at Nintendo.com rather than Nintendo Direct. So I'm probably gonna give my thought on that. Like, what does it mean that there's no Nintendo Direct instead of some sort of just a list on a website? And two topics that could be controversial, and this is gonna be a little tricky. But finally, part one, I'll be talking about a $60 game, Splatoon versus $60 game, Super Smash Bros. At its initial release and content, not the new update that came out later. Granted, it's free, but I want to give my thoughts in the initial release and the initial content the game had. And also, DLC. In the past, I keep saying that only time this DLC was good, but then all of a sudden I noticed in Smash Brothers, there's a lot of question there, so I don't know what's going on, but at least it's still a bit better than. I'm going to compare this right now. What's the reason what's happening? Warner Brothers Interactive Season Pass, whether it's from Mortal Kombat 10 or X, or the Batman Arkham Knight $40 season pass. So, and that's also going to be, there's going to be in multi-parts, because if there's new update coming, I'll probably revise my opinion. So, anyway, with that, the first thing I want to give my thoughts right now is because it's the top of my head is Amiibo, the recent status of Amiibo is going on. So the first thing you probably question if you're an Amiibo fan, is it becoming easier to get an Amiibo? Is it harder or still the same? So in my opinion, I think it's becoming a little bit easier, but it's still not there, because basically if some people knew what happened last Friday, Target actually pulled the pre-order. Unfortunately, no, Target didn't announce it. There was no plan. All suddenly, people from our Amiibo at Reddit and just, fans in the internet just said, oh, guess what? Pre-orders was up. And for most people, by the time they find out, it was already done. Nobody could pre-order the other game. So Target, how come you didn't mention that you're going to do pre-order? Why just put it up? At least Amazon, yeah, they don't do pre-order, but I think they tell them what time they're going to come out. And it worked. Target, why didn't you tell your pre-order? That's shame on you, Target. So, yeah. Well, basically what happened, what I heard was, it was either 9 or 10 Eastern time, and that's a keyword, Eastern time. So if you're in the West Coast, it's basically probably 6 to 7. So that's all the problem is. They're not really counting the West Coast, unless Amazon was. That's what they're trying to at least balance West Coast and East Coast, but that's beside the point. Yeah, what happened was pre-order was up. From what I heard, and if the pre-order came out, let's just use Eastern time at 9, then I guess it had a big gap, because most of the pre-orders were closed by past 10:15. However, if it actually was at 10 Eastern, then that's like 50 minutes for each one, except for one, Dr. Mario. Why? Since it's a Target exclusive, I guess they had a lot of Dr. Mario, and I think as of right now, they still have a lot of Dr. Mario. So that's another thing I want to talk about. Is, yes, believe it or not, I kind of knew this, but I wasn't really too sure. What happened was, when I was standing in line at GameStop for the Retro 3-pack, there was actually a kid that told me that Dr. Mario and Bowser Jr. were going to be exclusive. But I said, well, we need really solid proof. I hope not. But it turns out, yeah, it's confirmed. That rumor was confirmed. Dr. Mario is a Target exclusive, and Bowser Jr. is a Toys R Us exclusive. Granted, probably not going to be that hard if you're willing to go to those places and get it. But all I can say Nintendo is, Nintendo of America, screw you. People hate this, and you're still doing it. I know it's good for business, but you're really upsetting your fans. They don't like that. It's ridiculous. And for people wondering, why is it so bad about Amiibo exclusive? It's because it's making it hard for someone, for like a completionist or a collector, to get all of them. Oh, well, I gotta go to a Target. What if you live in a place there's no Target? Oh, Toys R Us. Well, what if you live far, like 20 miles, 30, or even 50 from a Toys R Us? See, that's the problem. Some people may be granted that you live in the area that you got Toys R Us, Target, Best Buy, whatever, but not everyone had that luxury, and that's why sometimes exclusive is bad. And it's also show, oh, it's all about more about money, 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 money. Granted, Nintendo needs money, but is this the way you're supposed to get money? Kissing your retailer's foot, paying you a lot of money, saying, okay, well, we'll give you this exclusive, and we get a lot of money. I don't know, man. I don't think that's the right way. So, Nintendo of America, screw you. So, anyway, again, yes. I mean, of course, if you know, Palutena was Amazon exclusive. Wasn't that a problem? Dark Pit, to some extent, was a bit of a problem. And I did talk about it, that I get to a lot. And what's happening was, of course, that one was people were they were getting their mom and dad, and so they're buying two per family. So it kind of cut in half from 50 to 25. I just lucked out that I was able to get Dark Pit at bestbuy.com. So, I mean, you also saw my unboxing on my main channel along with training Dark Pit. But again, back to it. So, again, unfortunately, I mean, Target, as of right now, Dr. Mario's still up. So, I mean, you can still pre-order that sucker because, again, they probably have a lot. So, again, it is kind of disappointing that they're still doing exclusive. And, again, the reason is money. They want to have great relationship with the retailer. I think it's BS. But, again, so, again, back to the story. So, is it getting better? I think a little bit. So, of course, coming the 11th of September, yes, we know the 11th of September, and here's the thing. For some people, I know, I mean, this is an important day. Everybody knows what it is. And Nintendo of America, or Nintendo in general, are well aware. So, I know probably there's going to be somebody or someone probably going to complain like, oh, Nintendo, this is how you celebrate this day by selling Amiibo, blah, blah, Mario Maker stuff. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get involved with that one. I know it's kind of weird, but it's a business for Nintendo. Nintendo basically did state that they are well aware of the date. They respect the date. They're well aware of the date. I guess it just landed on a Friday, and Nintendo, they release game on Fridays, and they just felt like it was the right time to release it. Then I guess the September before, or September the week of, like, that Friday next week, you name it. I guess because, again, remember, the 25th of September is the Retro 3-pack at GameStop. So, I mean, it's kind of weird what they're doing. They're separated, maybe less convoluted, but I don't know yet. But it is a little bit getting better because, like I said, Wave 4, I didn't really have a problem. I got most of it Wave 4, except for Robin and Lucina. And, of course, and the reason is Fire Emblem. They don't make a lot of Fire Emblem characters. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully they'll do that in the long run, because Fire Emblem Fates is coming next year, so maybe they can re-release it still. Cross finger. If not, we could always contact Nintendo, let them know. Yeah. I mean, the most difficult one we need to get is Fire Emblem character. And a lot of restock of the older one from what I heard, people were getting it, but unfortunately I mostly got it. I heard for a while Beth Pitt actually had a restock. I saw Wario, there's some Pac-Man, but it wasn't really that really popular. Silver Mario, I think made a lot of Silver Mario. I don't know why they can't do a lot of Gold Mario, because I know right now it's a Walmart exclusive. And yes, I just remembered there's another Amiibo exclusive. Modern Color 8-bit Mario is, as of right now, a Walmart exclusive in a Wii U bundle. Yes, if you didn't know, there is a Wii U bundle with Mario Maker, only exclusive at Walmart. Yeah, and it comes with an 8-bit modern, and according to Nintendo, at launch, you can only get it on the bundle. But in the long run, they might bring it out. So is that going to be hard to get? I don't know. If it's same thing as like Silver Mario, then I don't think so. Because for me right now, I'm just focusing on the Smash Brothers, because those are the one that are basically, they don't make a lot to some extent. It depends. Hopefully they do make a lot in this one. But like I said, just like Wave 4, maybe Wave 5B will be easy also. Same plan I'm going to do. Start with Target. And then this time, I'm probably going to go to Toys R Us trying to get Bowser Jr. The last time I was trying to go to Best Buy because I was trying to get a Meta Knight restock. Kind of failed because they only had 4 in my local Best Buy and I was 8th in line. So hopefully there'll be more Meta Knight in the long run. So I hope they don't stop producing this. This is gonna be. I'm gonna be upset if they stop doing this kind of horse poppycock. But again, well, you never know. Maybe like Skylander, you're probably gonna see them in the long run on Ross and Marshall. So, but like I said, overall, right now the Amiibo situation is now sort of easier to get, in my opinion. But we'll see if this Friday is going to be indication that's a bit easier now to get, because they're working the systems better and they're producing more than what it is. And even so, again, like I said, be patient, because you'll never know. Maybe the old one will come back, because for a while, believe it or not, Rosalina, finally a Target exclusive since March 2015, finally able to get one. So I mean, I'm still trying to get that Mart, but every time I've heard of Mart, oh, there you can go to Target, Walmart, within seconds they're gone, because again, I don't understand, they don't make a lot of Fire Emblem characters. It's just so ridiculous. Like, every time I'm trying to get one, I'm just like, geez, really, Nintendo? Really? The minute I heard of Mart, oh, that's it. So, poppycock, I don't know what's going on, but again, we'll see what happens on Friday, because I'm going to try to go Target, Toys R Us, and Amazon, because also Amazon. But another good thing they did, in my opinion only, probably people are going to get upset about this, is that some stores, they don't do pre-order. Yeah, Target did it. Amazon, from what I heard, they're not doing it. Even GameStop, from what I heard, they're not even doing that. I don't know yet, but I think, I could be wrong, but yeah, GameStop, Walmart, and Best Buy, they're not even doing pre-order. Amazon already stated that they're not going to do pre-orders because it makes it difficult for them. That's what Target shouldn't have done in the first place. They shouldn't have done pre-orders. And again, you know, some people say, oh, that's not fair, you know, I want that advantage. Yeah, but again, if you're not going to mention when you're going to do it, just tell them, hey, you know, this and date, this is what's going to open, da-da-da-da-da. So anyway, like I said, I think Amiibos, I mean, if you're willing to take the time to really go there, because again, but if you want, like, you know, just want to go in, there's an Amiibo, I can just get it. I mean, that day will come, maybe 2016, maybe March of 2016, especially in the Smash Brother line. There will be that time, because, I mean, Skylander was in the same situation. I mean, if you're looking for a certain Skylander, like, oh yeah, there it is. You know, finally I get this one. It's a rare one. Again, be patient, because right now I finally bought Trap Team, and hopefully Activision, you better bring back the 2 Dragon, the Light and Dark Dragon, and the Light and Dark Adventure Pack. Well, I did see a lot of those adventure pack, the light and dark one. Just never bought it for $30 because I didn't have the game. I mean, I could buy them and then set it and forget it, but maybe, never know, maybe Black Friday. Oh yeah, so anyway, beside the point. So anyway, I think the Amiibo situation is a little bit better, but I'll give you my thoughts and experience when Friday comes for this. So you can expect a follow up on this vlog, but it is getting better a bit. Yeah, so September is gonna be Amiibo again to some extent this coming Friday. Not so much with the Retro 3 pack because as of right now, people can still pre-order Retro 3 pack, and as expected, I can see the reason why. Well, one, it's $34.99 for all three. Not everyone really wanted it unless you're collectors, but it kind or completionist collector. But it kind of showed there, hey, look what's happening. Look what's happening there. Nobody's buying it. You know, they're not buying a lot of this Retro 3 pack, or people don't really care about all trying to collect them. So there's not a lot of people. So again, kind of show there. And then of course after that, you got a month of break to not think about Amiibo unless restock of the old one until November. Thanksgiving to Black Friday. Oh boy, but it'll be a long while. Yes, I'll give my thoughts about it, but part of the list that Nintendo did mention was every week during the month of November, like every Friday, there'll be one Amiibo's coming out. Mewtwo's gonna come out first, and then Falco with Star Fox Zero, and then last is the Mii Fighter 3 pack. And then once that's done, the main roster for the Super Smash Bros. Series is done. And probably 2016, they're gonna get probably the DLC one, the other ones, Lucas, Roy, and Ryu. And of course, by the end of October, we'll also find out if there's gonna be more new characters gonna come in. I'm still crossing my finger with Ice Climber, Nintendo, Sakurai, come on. Come on, just throw us a bone. Just put Ice Climber on the Wii U version at least. Just put him in the Wii U version, and I'm happy with that. That's cool enough for me. But anyway, so, I mean, like I said, in the end, it is easier to get a lot of the Amiibos now a bit. But still, you can't get your guard down that if you still want to collect them all, if you want to get a certain one, you do need to wake up early for it. So, coming Friday, just like myself, I give, any Amiibo fan, best of luck. Hopefully you get the one you wanted. So with that, from collecting toys to life, Skylander type toys, Amiibo, to something that you don't really need an Amiibo, and that is Street Fighter V, the beta phase 1. My thoughts about it.